Hello, wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you're watching from. You're welcome to my video. If you have been joining me before now, big up to you. If you're joining me for the very first time, I'm welcoming you once more. So, majority of my video is based on education content, life experience, where we have to learn. If you have a question as well, you can drop it in my inbox. I will definitely attend to it. So, and majority of my video is actually based on education content. You will always have something to learn anytime you are on my platform. So, and I don't want things to be too digested. Trying to give us an information where I cannot defend. I don't want that kind of a situation. So, due to the previous video that I've done, I am in the learning process. At this particular time, I am an apprentice in repair diagnostic mechanic, and the process is on my platform. I've been following up before now. So now to get right into this, and I know this will be very, very helpful to everybody. So I was talking about life experience, and at the same time I want to try to, blend in the auto mechanic repair aspect into it. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about 5 things that we have to do to improve our life, and at the same time, should in case maybe you have someone that wants to get a car, or perhaps maybe you don't have any knowledge at all concerning a car. I know so many people will find themselves in such situation, and how you can actually scale through like a professional. I'm going to be saying all of that here. So now to start with, I noticed that most of the time we get to see people post on their WhatsApp. Everything will be congested with they have enemy, they are forgetting the fact that God will not come down from heaven to help you. You will be the one to help yourself. And the people that you have around, whether you like it or not, whether they are your enemy or they are your savior, one way or the other, they have a role to play in your life. Like Yoruba people will say, "Omo buruku na olojo tie." So let's try to manage people. So it's very, very important learning how to manage people. And talking about friends, there are some friends we can get along with, there are some we can't get along with. So in so many occasions, it is people that don't even know you that tend to fend more for you and try to promote and project your craft online. So let's try as much as possible to always go out. One of the major, this cannot be real. Is this real? I've been experiencing this issue perhaps when I was in mainland. Did you see the light came back? Wow, this is a very nice experience. So back to what I was saying, don't waste your time. Every one of us has 24 hours. Don't The difference between the rich and the poor is the information and how they make use of their time. So don't waste too much of your time in scrolling, spending several hours on phone, spending several hours on Netflix, television, things that you know they will be of no help for you. Try to stay aloof from them and invest more in quality times, things that you know will definitely give you return. So now concerning heritage, don't let us stop our heritage. Back in those days when I was still in secondary school, I remember very well we were learning Igbo. We, the Yoruba guys, we were very conversant with it. All of a sudden, all of that just went away just like that. Now they have scrapped history. If you don't know history, you don't know where you're coming from, you don't know where you're going. The reason why they scrap history, I don't know. So that's one of the reasons why it is always good for you to go to Badagry, go to places whereby they talk about the genesis of this Nigeria. Don't let us joke with our nation. Regardless of whatsoever is happening concerning Nigeria, let's still try to propel, good character, good attitude before people. This is our nation. There's nothing. And the funny thing is, there's nowhere in the whole of this world you will not find Nigeria to know how amazing we are. So let's try to project our heritage very, very well. So the next one is, don't miss out on anything. Opportunity comes but one. But when you are too stuck up in one environment, you find it difficult to manage yourself in that kind of environment. Let's go out. You can go to party, you can go to club. You just go to places where you can meet people, share things with people. A lot of people now are too congested with their phone. Even when they go to dates, you still see them with phone. It is of no use. Try to always. There are days that I will go out, I won't take my phone out just because I want to experience the actual moment, the event that is happening at that particular time. Lately, sir, people don't really experience nature. By the time something is happening, they are supposed to see with their physical eye, they will start recording, and that's a whole lot of distraction. So go out, explore, road trips. You can go for road trips. You can go to party, clubs, cinema, dates, vacation, whatsoever that you definitely get an adventure with. Go with it. So another thing is every one of us, God gave us a talent. There are some things that you can easily do on your own that others find difficult to do. And mention those things, work on those things. Those things naturally you are good at it, but while others find it difficult to enroll yourself into what you are good at. So that is your leverage, work on it. So now back, this is the second phase now, where I believe everybody should get along with. Now you want to get a car. Now that you want to get a car, you don't know anything at all concerning a car. Now, the first thing that I notice mostly with Nigerian car is the fact that a whole lot of people, they work too much on the body. And most times, a lot of people, they believe in the beauty. That is one thing about Nigerians. Nigerians are buying chassis, they are buying body, the structure, the skeleton of the car, forgetting the fact that the main thing they should focus more should be the engine. It is better not to have too much, charisma with a car, but the engine is very well okay than having a car that it's all about beauty, aesthetic, and all, but you are always in your mechanic arena every now and then. That is not how to go about it, and use a car that is, that can take you places that you don't even have to worry. Concerning mechanic, it is not all the time you have to keep going to the mechanic all the time. When it comes to you servicing your car, it should take a while. Now you are going to any dealer place, you don't have an idea on how to get that. I made mention of number one. There are some cars that they did, what's it called? Baking on. It is very easy for you to know the cars that they did baking on. With touching them, you will know. Like they repainted it. Some people are too good that when they repaint car, you won't even know the car was baked. But it is very easy for you to notice. It is like a nylon on top of the car. So another thing again is test drive. Make sure you test drive and make sure you rev the engine of the car. Anytime you want to get a car, they allow every of these things, so you don't really need to be scared about it. Make sure you rev the car very well, put it on neutral or you put it on park, or rev the car to know how the engine is sounding. But when you rev too much of this car, it usually make the engine wear out, so you have to be very, very careful. So anytime you are going for the test drive, make sure that you are checking the brakes if it's working very well, and the gearbox, very, very important. Now another thing again is the engine performance. Even with the sound, the engine will not be shaking and it will be giving you a very nice sound. That is how to know a car that is doing well. Then every part of the buttons that are in the car, I'm talking about calibration. Test each and every one of them. It's either you take someone that has the idea along, so that you will not take the car out now. Now another thing again is, in a whole lot of dealers, they allow one to come and scan cars. So when they see people like us that we come around and we start to scan cars, they know for sure that these ones, they already know what they're doing. So they don't even try to bring us, cars that are not competent. They will just, go and show us the right one because they know what we want. So another thing again is, anytime you are driving and you are getting the car for the very first time, turn the steering to the end. If you are not hearing any sound, it means that the suspension is okay. But if you are starting to hear con 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 while you are turning, the suspension is not doing fine. So now talking about, yes, you have to do visual inspection. That visual inspection has to do where a situation whereby you will check every part of the engine with your eye, your sensory vision. That one is very, very important. And you have to check oil. You have to also check what the coolant. Make sure that they are doing fine. Now another thing, the most important aspect is, if you want to know the record of the car, where the car has been to, It is very easy. Just try to get the VIN. When you get the VIN, you can go to ChatGPT, press the VIN there. It will tell you everything about the car. Now, there are some cars that they come to Nigeria. Majority of those cars are accident cars. They will work on them. It is very easy when you enter into the car. Try to check the top, the body side. There is a tendency that you will see those chassis like there is a connection between those things. So that is to let you know that majority of those cars have been worked on. So I believe I've been able to give quite a number of reasons why we need to you know get this in check. I've talked about revving the engine, test drive, gearbox, engine performance calibration. Now, another thing again is mileage. In order for you to know how old the car is, it is very important that you check the mileage of the dashboard so that you will know how old the car is. It is what very, very, very important. So I think I have exceeded the number of minutes I'm supposed to use. So I will definitely be making another video entirely. So thanks for your time, and definitely want you to share this video to some other people so that they can learn as well from it. So if there's anything at all that you did not get from the video, you can drop it on the comment section, or perhaps you have a particular question about anything at all concerning repair or concerning a car, consult out on life issues, or just inbox me. I will definitely want reply. So thanks for your time.